confusion, doubt, misinformation, and U-turns. Do these feel like sentiments associated with national welfare? Sadly, these are the very sentiments spread by many leaders in the opposition. The only possible motive can be to gain political leverage. On January 16, India began the world's largest vaccination drive. Over the months that followed, the Indian government repeatedly broke many records for being the fastest to vaccinate its people. But even such an important program that would effectively define how India fares through a global pandemic wasn't spared politicization.
हम बीजेपी का व्यक्ति नहीं लगा.
At a time when we needed confidence and determination, several political leaders have chosen to do the exact opposite. We are all aware of how this eminent Congress leader blatantly turned around on his own statement, asking for decentralization in one breath and condemning the government for doing exactly that in the next. But was he alone in this? Here's his party colleague, Anand Sharma, parroting the same lines, asking the government of India to allow states to enter into vaccine procurement contracts. But again, the Indian National Congress Supremo stepped in and offered a course correct. But didn't Sonia Gandhi see the contradiction here? Why demand for decentralization and then discredit the very authority that allowed it? Our party mandates dictated on such loose terms that they are so easily reversible. Here's an article from February where TMC chief and the recently re-elected chief minister of West Bengal is demanding authority to purchase vaccines directly. Just a month after the vaccination drive was liberalized in India, this is what she had to say. Centre must make vaccines available free of cost to states, a scientific process to protect the most vulnerable first was being allowed by the government. All guidelines issued by healthcare experts across the world were being followed. Then why did some states begin to cause an uproar in March and April? Why not before? If they were really concerned about the centralization, why wait almost 2 months to raise questions? What was special about March? If you recall, states like Maharashtra, Kerala, Chhattisgarh, Punjab and Delhi were the primary contributors for new COVID-19 cases from January all the way till April. Was this a diversionary tactic? Was this done so that the blame for the India's second wave can be shifted away from these states? Here's another glaring example. Delhi Chief Minister and Aam Aadmi Party Premier, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, was repeating the same lines, demanding decentralization so states could vaccinate in their own way. But at least in asking the central government to bail him out of this problem as well, he was consistent. Let's now look at what the states did with the vaccines at a time when they were in fact receiving vaccines from the center. You're familiar with the posters that came up in Delhi. Some came up in Mumbai too. Some leaders were actually supporting this as well. Here's Mr. Shashi Tharoor raising questions on India's Vaccine Maitri initiative.
What is indispensable is that Indians be vaccinated first before we take care of the rest of the world.
And then, just over a month later, this is the leader's tweet. This time using expert opinion to justify his U-turn. Discrediting vaccine diplomacy. Coming up with terms like vaccine nationalism. Was this all just an elaborate plan to create vaccine hesitancy? In an interview, Mr. Tharoor had asked for an open market for vaccines. And here's Mr. Tharoor from his COVID sickbed condemning an open market for vaccines.
It is unacceptable that this government should be demanding that states, private hospitals and others compete in some sort of market free-for-all to buy vaccines at different prices.
What trickery is this? And what good will come of it? Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan from the CPIM in a grand announcement declared free-for-all COVID vaccines in the state. This is all the way back in December 2020. Doesn't he sound like a man with a plan? Doesn't this look like an informed decision? Well, here's a report from April 20. just days before the states would be allowed to procure vaccines by themselves. And again, different party, different chief minister, different state, but the same U-turn alliance. Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren declared free vaccinations on April 23rd, and then within a month he was asking free vaccines from the Prime Minister. Let's take another pause and look at some numbers. As of last week, over 22 crore doses had been administered. As of May 1, when the vaccination process was liberalized, 16.37 crore doses had been made available to states free of cost. In the month of May, over 4.03 crore additional doses were provided to states free of cost. As per government figures, an additional 6.09 crore doses will be made available to states free of cost in the month of June. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has himself chaired several meetings with stakeholders for vaccine manufacturing. He has even visited the various manufacturing units to personally review progress. Through central government initiatives like Mission COVID Suraksha, for example, vaccine development was supported at every step. Why then the hue and cry? Do these figures say that the government has abdicated its responsibility, like some leaders claimed? But we have saved the worst revelations for the end. Here is a news report from Rajasthan. Vials recovered from dumpsters and dustbins contain over 2,500 doses. If this was the trend, imagine the wastage since January 16. And here we have Rajasthan Chief Minister asking the centre for more vaccines. Figures for vaccine wastage in Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh were well over 37% and over 30% respectively. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray also wrote to the Prime Minister on April 5th demanding vaccination be opened up for those above 25. Good on him, but is that the complete picture? Just over a fortnight before this, the centre had actually questioned Maharashtra government's slow vaccination pace. A precisely similar series of events happened in Punjab as well. Why were these states even asking for opening up the vaccination when they had failed to vaccinate the existing brackets? Here are some recent examples from other leaders. Arvind Kejriwal, Bhupesh Baghel, P. Chidambaram. The similarity is uncanny. Demand for opening up vaccination and then cite shortages to discredit the union government. Are we to believe that these leaders were not aware of the finite stocks for vaccines? Can this level of ignorance be expected from former office holders? India's vaccination drive was going very well, but these U-turns and unreasonable demands have turned into an absolute mess. At a time when vaccinations were moving forward efficiently, what was the need for politics? Why did these leaders ask for decentralization only to demand later for central procurement? Why did they condemn vaccine exports and later demand that the government should in fact resume them? Why did they unilaterally announce free vaccines and later demanded that the central government provide them? Why are some chief ministers now requesting the centre to assume command once again? Was it not better when the centre was handling the situation? Do let us know what you feel in the comments below. Until next time, Dhanyavad and Namaste.